I love religious zealots. And I'm using it a lot. They're always talking about how blessed they are. But if you look at the bigger picture, a lot of them aren't really doing so hot. They're usually ex-drug addicts, ex-prostitutes, ex-homos, all sorts of degenerates, failures, and losers who were never really much to begin with. And then they use this silly little religion to fill whatever void it is that led them down those paths. I mean, it just cracks me up that these half-ass jacket dandies will run around here and the first thing they'll say is, I'm so blessed, I'm doing so well, and blah blah blah, but they're living in some crappy apartment, or they're living with their mom and they're like 40, and I guess they're doing well in terms of not being a drug addict and alcoholic or whatever anymore, but they're still the same clown they were before. They just got a Bible in their hand. It's like, what are you supposed to be, and who are you trying to fool with this pathetic persona? You're talking about, if you only pray, you could be just as well off as I am. You could drive a crappy van or some dirty Nova, and then they always say crap like, see, remember when I was down on my luck, brother? I almost ran out of money to pay my bills. I was gonna get evicted, or I was gonna get my phone cut off. They say crap like that. I'm like, but I prayed to God and He got me just enough money to put a payment on your bill, when in reality you need to learn how to budget your funds so that you don't waste your cash in the first place to where you end up having to borrow money to pay on a bill that should have been paid off months ago, let's be honest. Or to pay your rent or whatever, because you're running up your bills on crap. Alright? Here's the deal. If you're 45 and you're living with your mom because you used to do dope, you're a jackass. You can pray to Jesus all damn day. You're not blessed. You're getting by. And you're praising the Lord because you're getting by. So if I put all my trust and faith in some imaginary thing that was made up by Jews and Constantine 2,000 years ago, I'm going to get just enough money to get by in life, and that's being blessed? Is that what you want your kids to strive for? To just get by in life? Is that what you and your life partner want to strive for your adopted child? To just get by in life because you used to smoke crack, or you used to be a prostitute, or whatever loser occupation you used to have, or addiction or affliction, huh? What is it you people want to accomplish? Because it seems like your entire life has been a waste. And so now you're filling the void that you tried to fill with drugs, with sex, and other things with Jesus now. And it's like, oh, well, Jesus doesn't hurt anyone, and He promotes the BS social structure that allows the machine to keep supporting the elite, so it's okay now. It's okay. It's like when we just drug up people we don't like. It's just better. It's not. These people aren't productive. They are not productive. Running around the world telling people to believe some Jew died for them is not productive. These people are a waste of time. Their existence is a waste of time. And anyone who wants to come up to me, someone who has a degree, who has a nice place, who has nice cars, does not want to hear anything from a failure. And it's not about, see, here's the deal. It's not about having material wealth and education and nice things. It's not about that. It's not about going out and being able to get laid like that. No. It's about having something within yourself, being full within yourself, being centered around the self, to where you don't need external influences. You don't need an imaginary Jesus or some other BS to draw energy from, to draw strength from, to fill a void that you used to fill with drugs, that you used to feel when you went out to have sex with random people. When you went out and got in abusive relationships because you couldn't stand to be around yourself, because you were disgusted with your own ignominious existence, because of your infinitesimal self-worth. You went out and you drugged yourselves up. You went out and you did all kinds of disgusting things, joined groups designed to just, feel some family void. All kind of loser garbage. You go out and you do that because there's nothing inside of you. You're dead inside. And you want to run around here and you want to get in the O's face because you're crap. There are homeless people out here who just had a bad deal, but they'll come back up. There are people out here that led really interesting lives. Being on drugs is not interesting. Being some slut that gets run through by a bunch of guys because you're a loser on the inside does not make you interesting. Because at the end of the day, the longer someone spins with you, the more they're going to see that you're a loser. They're going to feel the crappiness of your very existence, the banality that is who you are. The O sees this. He sees it. And many Christians, I went to the Toshios, and they have some of the best teriyaki I've ever had in my life. But I can see some of those guys, those super Christians, man. I'm not going to name the one, I think she's a lesbian. I see it in your eyes. You don't have to say nothing, and they know. They know that I know. And that's all there is to it. Just that one look, and they get mad because they know that you see the garbage deep down in their soul that they're using this Jesus character to hide. You're nothing but a shell. A shell driving a crappy van or a dirty ass Caprice, living in the ghetto with a trailer park or with your parents well over the age of 30, and you're never ever going to be anything. So you're going to delude yourself by saying, well, I believe in the Lord and I've devoted my life to the Lord now. But in reality, you've done nothing. You've set a bad example for yourself. You've set a bad example for your children. You've set a bad example for your race. You've set a bad example for your community. You're a joke. You're a failure. And you're never going to amount to anything. And that's to all you ones. All of you. Religious zealots who want to spout your religion to people who don't care. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Don't pick up the Bible. There's nothing in there. Look in the mirror and ask yourself what you really see inside when no one's around. Ask yourself, because you know you're nothing.